Hey boys and girls, I'm Danny Ford and I'm Strength and Conditioning Officer here at Connacht GAA. Today, once again, we're back here for the Skills for School Physical Literacy Programme. Today, once again, we're going to be looking at the skills of running and a skill specific to Gaelic football, which is the bounce. So just to remind you from last week, the 3 skill pointers I want you to remind yourselves of when you go out to do it in the playground is first thing, you're running the balls of your feet. So up and down at the top of your feet and not landing on your heels. The second thing we're going to work on is arm movement. So drive your arms all the way, which will give you more power. And then the third thing is drive the knees all the way up. Okay, so now we're going to have a look at a few of the drills that you're going to do out in the yard. So the first drill we're going to look at is understriding and overstriding. So for the first one, we're going to do practice understriding. You're doing quick feet, but nice and slow strides. The second thing you're going to be doing is overstriding, long, exaggerated steps for the stride. Let's have a look at the video here.
Ladders are set out in front of players as shown. Understride would be 1 foot in each rung of the ladder. Overstride would be skipping 3 rungs of the ladder.
Good stuff. The next one we're going to work on is a turn. So now you're going to run straight up and your coach is going to point at you either left or right and you're going to react quickly and sprint out to that direction. Let's have a look at the video here.
Players run in pairs to a marker. Coach makes a signal and the players must turn in the direction the coach gives.
Good stuff. Now we're back now for the last drill, a part of the running, is a straight slalom. So this one's all about using quick movements in and out of the cones. Let's have a look at the video here.
This is an exercise to develop agility and running skills. This exercise requires the players to run in and out between cones or poles placed approximately 1 metre apart in a straight line. Note the push or drive off the outside leg as the player dodges around the pole.
Good stuff. Now we're going to move on to the bounce. So for the bounce, I'm going to go through the 3 skill pointers that I told you to remind yourselves of last week. The first one you're going to do is have your hands nice and wide on the ball, 2 hands in the ball, fingers wide across, eyes in the ball. Second point. Third point, you're going to bounce, catch and bring it back into the chest. So just remember to put it all together, hands out wide, bounce, catch and bring it back into the chest. So now it's time for you to go out in the yard and we're going to practice a few drills in that. So the first drill is about bouncing at a coloured cone. So if you're assigned red, you're going to go up to the cone and bounce at the red cone. Let's have a look at the video.
Step 2 in phase 2 is where the players are on a colour and they must go out and bounce the ball at each cone of their colour, get changing direction.
Good stuff. Now we're on to the next drill. This one is all about your reactions. So you're going to be jogging around in the assigned area and on the coach's whistle, once he whistles, you're going to bounce the ball and catch a kid. Let's have a look at the video here.
Step 3 in phase 2 is where the players must bounce the ball, clap their hands and catch on the coach's whistle.
Now we're on to the last drill of the day. It's very similar to the last drill we did last week, but this time when you're running around the cones, you're going to add in the bounce. So you're trying to catch your partner, but once you get around the cone, you must perform the bounce. Let's have a look at the video here.
Circuit is divided as shown on the video. Players are divided into 2 teams. Team A must pursue Team B.
Good stuff. Now it's time for you to go out and practice all these drills out in the yard. So we're going to run over all the key pointers for each of the skills we learned today. So for running, you're running the balls of your feet, top of your feet, you're using your arm movement and you're driving the knees up and down. For the bounce, you're holding the ball with 2 hands, eyes in the ball, you bounce, you catch and bring it back into the chest. So now it's time for you to go and practice all the drills, practice them at home even more, and remember the main thing is to have fun doing it all. Thank you.